Bad news for Dorit Kemsley. Girl. I mean, I'm guessing that having ChatGPT write your book was probably not a good idea. And we need to talk about it because, yes, this is going to be bad for Dorit. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And girl, let's talk about this mess. Oh my god. So you know that Dorit's entire personality this season on The Real Housewife of Beverly Hills was the fact that she was going to write a book. She was going to write almost like her memoirs, you know? And I'm like, memories of what? Like how you created a one-time bikini line? How your wedding dresses were falling to pieces and you were being called a scam? How you decided that you were an interior designer and went on and did one room in Buca di Beppo like I don't know how many years ago. So anyways, yeah, that was going to be her book. And of course, talking about her divorce, which no one really cares about. But that was her storyline. So much that because she was not even able to write the book while she was filming, the only thing that she could do was create a party to reveal the picture that she was going to use on the cover of the book. Yeah, she did a whole party about that. I mean, talk to me about wasting money that you literally don't have, right? Well, apparently the book is ready. You know, apparently she finally decided to pay for ChatGPT Pro and make it work extra time, you know. So the book is finally ready. You know, the book is called Onboarding, right? And it hasn't hit the shelf yet, but they already launched the pre-sales, right? And this is where you know if you're gonna make it or not. Because when you launch the pre-sales, it's all about, of course, the reach. Where are your fans? Are they really gonna have your back? And if it's really good, it can be the premise of we have a New York bestseller in our hands, right? Well, according to the streets, okay, this is not me. This is what, you know, the streets are saying out there, and is being reported by several like big outlets. Dorit Kemsley's book, Onboarding, will probably be pulled due to the lack of pre-sales. So basically what we are watching right now is that there is a big chance that the book is not even going to launch. Like they are not even going to like print it out, put it out there. Like you will not be able to go to Barnes and Nobles and actually buy the book. And they will probably gonna have to refund the people who already did the pre-sales. Or plan B is just print a very small amount of books to sell the pre-sales, to try to get a little bit of money, and then kill the book, which means you probably will never see it again, right? Look, they already paid $60,000 to Dorit for an advance. And at the end of the day, you know, Dorit took $20 for whatever was left from those $60,000, and she paid the upgrade for ChatGPT, and she delivered a book, you know? So now it's literally not on her hands. She's like, well, I mean, you're the one who believed that I was gonna be able to sell all of these books. Like, That's not up to me, they're the ones who have to do like marketing, they're the ones who have to like really push the book. So if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I don't know whose idea was to believe that a book about Dorit was going to really be selling. Girl, the book about Lisa Rinna barely sold, and that's Lisa Rinna, which was an iconic mess on Real Housewives, who went from being iconic to being a complete mess and hated. And she was actually spilling tea about people in the industry. So if that book did not did well, who thought that it was a good idea to actually do a whole book about Dorit Kemsley? Honestly, it's on that person, Because this is why I keep saying that the people who stand Dorit, they don't love Dorit. They're just standing Dorit because they hate Kyle Richards and they want to support whoever is hating on Kyle Richards. But that support goes so far into like maybe a post on X. You know what I mean? Like, no one is taking money from their wallets to go and buy a book about Dorit and read it and thinking, oh my God, this woman is my role model. Like, I want to be her when I grow up. So yeah, that person needs to be fired. That is for sure. Whoever made that decision and gave Dorit $60,000 for it, so she could run away, and instead of paying her foreclosure house, she decided to like buy a bag. That's on that person, Like, I bet that Dorit is probably laughing so hard right now. She's like, whatever, I mean, I will be embarrassed because if my book is even being pulled, the thing is, like, she probably doesn't even want people talking about this because a lot of books get, killed all the time. It's just like you don't have people talking about it. But like, I will be like the embarrassment of throwing a party to show a picture and then your book is gonna not even hit the shelves. Girl, at least like take $1,000 from that. Well, I don't think she had that money because if her credit card was declining for $4,000, like, I don't know. But at least buy some of your own books so it doesn't look that bad. I don't know. I mean, I think it's just crazy. I think the whole thing is wild. So anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. Are you going to be buying Dorit Kemsley's book? Let me know. And if you're going to get all the tea related to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.